Okay.
Hello, everyone.
All right.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Sorry, Allison.
Go ahead. Do your thing, girl.
Everyone, and welcome. I am so excited that you're here. For those of you that are watching live or watching recorded, you are in for a treat. I am so honored to be able to introduce our speaker tonight, Terri Luongo, who is a mom, a grandma, a national marketing director for the Juice Plus company for over 25 years. She is a self-made health guru, and she likes to call herself a foodologist. When Terri was in her late 20s and 30s, she was aging very quickly, and she found the secret and the path to slowing down the aging process, as she says, and started aging backwards. We are honored and thrilled and excited to hear Terri's program on defying aging. So without further ado, Terri, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, Abby. It's such a privilege to be here tonight talking about slowing down the aging process, because there is not a woman or a man that's not interested, not in just aging gracefully, but literally slowing down the aging process. And you're absolutely right that when I was in my late 20s and in my 30s, I was definitely aging way too quickly. And I was aging quickly because I was diseased. And what we need to know right from the get-go is that disease is aging, aging is disease, it's the same thing. So for me in my late 20s, I was becoming an inflammatory nightmare. I was being diagnosed with unbelievable periodontal disease. My gut health gave out on me, so it was IBS. And then, of course, if you're not absorbing, assimilating, and digesting your food, and 85% of your body's energy every day is spent in the digestion of your food or trying to digest your food, my body wasn't doing that, then the next label will not come as a surprise. It was chronic fatigue syndrome, followed by the time I was in my mid-30s, fibromyalgia. And life was rough. I had no quality of life, and my goal has always been to have vibrant, vital health. And I was not in that kind of condition. Every day was a struggle. And it was 25 years ago that a nurse in my neighborhood was literally an answer to prayer, because she showed up carrying concentrated plant powders in a capsule. And I sat up, I paid attention. I wanted to know, what did she know that I didn't know? She started to introduce me to a world of food being medicine. So what we're going to look at tonight is not just slowing down the aging process, but literally aging backwards, because I have found a combination of certain things that if we do every single day, we can literally slow it down and reverse it. So let's start off by taking a look at these two women. They're approximately the same age, okay? And what I know today is that it's not luck, it's not chance, it is lifestyle. The lady on the left embraced a different lifestyle than the lady on the right. And there are two kinds of aging. There's chronological aging and biological aging. Chronological aging, my friends, we have no control over chronological aging. You know, we rotate around the sun every 365 days. And I'm here to tell you that I'm in the 60 club. I've done more than 60 rotations around the sun. Okay, we have no control over that, but what we have complete control over is our biological age. And like I said in the beginning, disease is aging, aging is disease, it's the same thing. And we're going to talk tonight about slowing it down. So you might be out there and you might be saying, well, Terri, sure, that's good for some people, lifestyle and choices, but you need to understand that, you know, cancer is in my genes. Heart disease is in my genes. All my aunts are diabetic, so it's in my genes. And what we know today through this science of epigenetics and neuroplasticity today is that your DNA is no longer your destiny. And this new science of epigenetics says that it's the choices that you make, the food that you eat, the environment in which you live, the amount of chemicals that are in your home that you're exposed to or out in the environment that you're exposed to. And the thoughts that you think can literally change your genes and the genes of your children. This is an exciting time to be on the planet, because this science of epigenetics, it is changing the way we think. So Dr. Carolyn Leaf is a neuroscientist, and she says that epigenetics is the fact that, once again, your thoughts and the choices, the food and the environment that you have in your life impact your brain health, your body, your mental health, and your spiritual development. And we're going to start to break this down. We're going to start to take a closer look at what that is for you. So here's my formula. All right, this is the combination lock for vibrant, vital health. It is the food that you eat. It is the ability and the need to move your body every day. It is the reduction of stress in your life, and it is absolutely rest and relaxation. And they all affect one another. If you eat really good, clean food from the plant kingdom, you'll have the energy to exercise, okay? If you exercise, you'll sleep better at night, okay? If you eat from the plant kingdom, you'll sleep better at night. If you exercise, you'll reduce stress, okay? If you reduce stress in your life, you'll sleep better. This is the combination lock, my friends. So let's take a look at each one. Let's break it down. All right, this is not new news. Okay, I was in the fitness industry 30 years ago, staying step, touch. I taught every kind of class known to man. I ran boot camps, and we've known all of this for years and years and years. The benefits of exercise, everything from sleep and endurance to building muscle and lowering blood pressure and improved stamina and mental alertness. These are the benefits of exercise. And in the community that I'm a part of, this Juice Plus community, we have a saying that the best exercise in the world is the one you'll do. So find something that you love to do, and that's the springboard. That's the springboard. If it's power walking, power walk. If it's doing yoga, then do yoga. If it's, I don't know if we've got some CrossFit people here, but whatever that is, do it every single day, because this body temple was meant to be in motion. End of story. And a body in motion stays in motion, okay? And so this is the deal with exercise and building a new form and a new shape for yourself, is that muscles are torn in the gym, okay? That's what, and don't we all want strong muscles to look better, okay? But they're fed in the kitchen, back to that combination lock, all right? And they're built while you are sleeping. Oh, you see how everything comes together? And I threw this in here because I thought it was just delicious and delightful. Laughter is inner jogging. Well, I don't know if laughter literally builds stronger abs. I don't know that. But I do know this, is that a good gut belly laugh reduces stress. It literally sends endorphins throughout your body. And I am blessed to be in a community where this belly laugh, this gut belly laugh, is something that we do all the time. As a matter of fact, there's a group of us called The Dump. All right, so what we have here, all right, so we know we need to move our body, right? Okay, the next piece is this, is that sleep. Remember that piece about muscles. Well, I gotta tell you, sleep, sleep, sleep. All of the physical benefits, okay? Happier, muscles, all of that, weight loss. And yet we don't sleep enough. I believe we live in a, women are up all night long leaving sticky notes all over the house, okay? The need for sleep is so huge. So I'm going to give you just a couple ideas of things to do to encourage a better night's sleep for you. Plan for tomorrow, number one. Before you go to bed, have your clothes ready. Have your lunch ready for the next day. Have your exercise clothes ready. Take that stress out. Literally, you'll get into a deeper sleep knowing, hey, how about your DMO? What are you going to do at work? Have that ready the night before so that body can relax and get into a deep sleep. Shut this off at least an hour before you go to bed. That, my friends, is called technology. All right? Shut the phones off. Let the brain circuitry start to relax If you shut it off an hour before you go to sleep, again, I guarantee you'll get into a better night's sleep. How about keeping a gratitude journal? If at night, before you go to sleep, you actually start to write down the things that you are grateful for that happened during the day, I got to tell you, you will release serotonin. You will release dopamine. You will be more relaxed. That's how important a gratitude journal. And I'm a big believer that what you focus on expands and grows. And if you start to acknowledge the things that you're grateful for, well, it's just been my life experience that more things show up to be grateful for. How about a good stretch before you go to bed? There are 10-minute YouTubes that you could watch on how to stretch before you go to bed. Okay, relieve the leg cramping and the backache before you fall asleep. Curl up with a good book. Okay, all of these things. Also, I'm a big believer in things like essential oils at night. Rub essential oils on your feet. All of these things encourage a better night's sleep. Remember, it's an important part of the combination. Because then, if you sleep like that, well, then this might not be your slogan in the morning. And isn't this where most of us live? This is where most Americans live. So besides getting a good night's sleep, some of the things that I have done that keep stress at bay is daily prayer, contemplation, and meditation in the morning, exercise in the morning, but just being outside. I love walking barefoot in the grass. Okay, at night and in the morning. I think my neighbors think there might be something wrong with me, but I don't care because I'm slowing it down. Okay, I'm aging backwards. All of these things will help you to ease stress in your life. Okay, let's start taking a look at food, the next piece to the combination. This is Hippocrates. 2,500 years ago, Hippocrates said, let your food be your medicine, let your medicine be your food. It was true then, it is still true today. Hippocrates knew that food was not just about filling us up, but food is medicine, it's nutrition, it protects the cells. Okay, and remember that cells become tissues, tissues become organs, organs become organ systems. Hippocrates, 2,500 years ago, and many of you have heard me say this, was not talking about Kraft macaroni and cheese, Pop-Tarts and Twinkies. He was talking about food from the garden, real food, food with life. True then, especially true today. So when we start looking at the food piece, let's first cover hydration. You and I are primarily water. We're water vessels. The human body is about 75% water. Blood is 92% water. Bones are 22% water. Muscle is 75% water. So a part of this structure that we want to stay tight and taut and develop muscle, maybe it's not so much about protein as it is about hydration. Okay, flooding the brain. Oh my goodness, washing the brain. If you have an itis, any of the arthritis or the autoimmune conditions, water is one of the best things that you can do to put the fire out. So we need to be drinking every day at least half your weight in ounces of water every single day. If you exercise, more water than that, okay? And if you're in a disease process, please drink more water. If you're on any kind of drug therapy for whatever reason, hydration, hydration, hydration. Because this is not attractive. I'm sorry, this is not a good look. This is not a good look on anyone. But that's literally what happens if you're not flooding your body with hydration. Okay, did you know that there are foods out there that will absolutely ignite inflammation in your cells? And science got it right. Inflammation is at the foundation of every single disease. But also there are foods out there that speed up the aging process. And I'm sorry to tell you that most of it is just pretty much what Americans eat. Aging foods are what I call the 3 Ps: processed, packaged, prepared foods filled with sugar, additives, preservatives, hydrogenated fats. These are the prepackaged foods, okay? And then the fried foods and the dairy. And I'm sorry to tell you, my friends, but cow's milk is a very healthy product if you were born a baby calf and you want to grow up to weigh 2 tons, okay? That's not the case for us as humans, okay? Mom's milk was meant for moms. Cow's milk was meant for baby calves. Highly inflammatory, very hard to digest. If if your body can't digest it, remember 85% of your body's energy every day is spent trying to digest your food, speeding up the aging process. All right, so let's take a look at sugar. All right, because once again, I wish I had my donuts here. I have donuts and French fries in the closet that are 25 years old and look exactly like the day I bought them. They've not changed because of these trans fats. All right, what do you think that does to your aging process? So sugar, okay, it's a drug and we're addicted. It has the same, almost the same chemical breakdown as cocaine. And it is addictive. And when you consume it, it ferments in the body. Okay, it forms an acid called carbonic acid. It destroys the cells. It does not care if the cells is in the pancreas, the liver, the skin, the eyes, the breast. It doesn't care. It will literally deteriorate the health of every cell in your body. It deteriorates brain function, causes depression, headaches, moodiness, exhaustion, premature aging, burns out your adrenal glands, loss of concentration, hypoglycemia, diabetes, and we eat as adults over 130 pounds, close to 140 pounds of sugar every year, and our kids are eating over 5 pounds of sugar per week. You want to talk about speeding up the aging process? I'm going to tell you, I can see it in people's skin. I can tell those people they're eating the trans fats and the sugars. I can just see it. If you went back 100 years ago, the average American ate less than 5 pounds of sugar in a year. Wow, how things have changed in 100 years. So just like there are foods that speed up the aging process, well, there are actually foods that I call beauty foods. Now, you're going to see in the next slide that just about anything from the plant kingdom slows down the aging process, but there are specific foods that I call beauty foods. And the first one is anything green. Okay, spinach, kale, bok choy, parsley, chard. Okay, and why are they beauty foods? Because they are the highest source of chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll builds blood and it is nature's greatest healer. How do you love that? And so it's the chlorophyll in the greens plus all of those thousands of plant chemicals that literally the cells their cells have receptors for greens. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, it is the ultimate beauty food. That's why I'm such a believer in the morning when you drink your complete, a handful of greens. Greens at every single meal. Okay, let's get into some good, healthy, plant-based fats. The macadamia nuts, okay, and the pumpkin seeds are rich in something called oleic acid, okay, and it's a fat from the plant kingdom, okay, and they're also very high in tryptophan, which is a very calming effect in the body, but they also protect the skin from UV rays, okay, so this is the kind of fat that your cells are hungry for, but are beauty foods. Same thing with papaya. There are enzymes in papaya that literally ease the digestive process. And we are so malnourished and our bodies work so hard to break down our food. Eating papaya with those enzymes takes the burden off the digestive process. Okay, it nourishes the skin and it literally benefits the eyes. Olives fall into the same category as the nuts and the seeds. I mean, I'm talking your skin, your hair, your nails, all are hungry for the greens, the nuts, the seeds, the papaya, the olives, and then drum roll, please. Okay, the number one beauty food on the planet, yes, is radishes. How is that possible? Well, it's rejuvenating because it's the highest form of vitamin C, and it's loaded with sulfur and silicone. And so it's good for the skin, loves it, for glowing skin, but also for connective tissue formation. Radishes every single day, olives every single day. And then I think one of God's perfect foods are hemp seeds, okay? Hemp seeds contain all 9 essential amino acids, okay? The essential fats, 3 and 6, all right? And your cells, the nutrients in hemp, are almost immediately utilized for skin, hair, nails, muscle, and connective tissue. All right, so I'm going to ask you, who do you think said this? Make the most of Indian hemp seed and sow it everywhere. George Washington. And who do you think said the future of America depends on the growth of this spectacular crop? Hemp. That was Thomas Jefferson, my friends. Okay, it's one of the most nutritious foods on the planet. And I have 2 heaping tablespoons of it every single day in my complete. All right, it is practically a perfect food. All right, so now let's talk about the skin, because this is so important, my friends. If you're not like the way your skin is aging, you have wrinkles, maybe your pores are clogged, this is what you need to know. What you don't digest, you wear on your skin. Your skin is one of the largest organs of detoxification. All right, it is one of the largest organs for the excretion of waste, along with the kidneys, the lungs, and the colon. This means, my friends, that your skin today is a reflection of every single thing that you eat. It also reflects the amount of waste you retain in your body. Wow, what do you think of that? All right, so inflammation is aging, aging is disease. All right, so it shows up on your skin, and internally, this is what inflammation looks like. It's the same thing. And if you have cardiovascular disease, autoimmune diseases, neurological diseases, you are aging way too quickly. And this is my anti-aging food pyramid. Okay, this is how you put the fire out. This is how you feed all your cells, the ones on the outside and the ones on the inside. Fruits, vegetables, berries. There's the beans, the legumes, the nuts, the seeds that we talked about. Did you know that whole soy foods, like the edamames, the non-genetically modified ones, okay, the good organic soy, it's one of the best things that you can do in your body to snuff out the fire. Yes, it is. Fabulous, clean, effective, efficient protein is soy. All the way up this pyramid. Fascinating green tea. All right, nice glass of red wine and the deepest, darkest chocolate that you can find, not the Cadbury bar, the deepest, darkest chocolate. This is the anti-aging, age backward pyramid. And this is Dr. Bill Sears, America's pediatrician, who has said 75% of chronic disease is preventable. And it is preventable if you are adhering to the things that we just talked about that go into that combination lock. And so you have the fats and the chlorophyll that we talked about, but every fruit and vegetable has literally thousands upon thousands of phyto, meaning plant, chemicals or nutrients. Thousands. And this is why you do not have a vitamin deficiency, you have a food deficiency. And this is how you slow down that aging process. So you have some choices here. You can grow your own and get yourself a tower, grow your own, plant your seeds in dirt. That's what you want to do. Grow your own on an aeroponic farming system that we have, or bridge the gap with what came through my front door. Oh my goodness, almost 26 years ago now, was in March. 26 years ago, I said yes to produce in a capsule, and it has forever changed my life. So every day for 26 years, look at those greens: kale, spinach, parsley, cabbage, broccoli. Every single day, peaches, pineapples, cranberries, acerola cherries, papaya, blueberries, blackberries, elderberries, grapes, circulating in my body, feeding my cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems. This, my friends, is why I have been aging backwards for sure. And then we have the most amazing meal called the Juice Plus Complete. Oh, somebody's dog. I don't have a dog, so I don't know who that is. Okay, so the Juice Plus Complete All right, this has been my breakfast for probably 15, 16 years. This is what has completely reduced and removed all of my cravings. Okay, I crave plants. I do not crave sugar. Okay, so hang on just a second. Okay, so I crave plants. I do not crave sugar, and I really owe it all to this complete meal. Stabilizes my blood sugar. It's vegan, non-GMO. And what it does is it feeds the microbiome so beautifully. And your microbiome is it literally governs your health. Okay. And then if you need a program, or if you love a program and you want to snuff out the fire, you want to take healthy back, you want to slow down the aging process, you want to reverse your age backwards, I'm going to tell you right now, become a part of our Shred community. 10 days out of the month, I'm going to tell you, we come together, we eliminate the foods that speed up the aging process, and we eat more of the foods that are beauty foods and slow it down. And the benefits are amazing and spectacular. And so when you eat your Juice Plus, your skin, your hair, your nails, your cells respond. You start to get healthy from the inside out. My promise is you will start getting healthy. And this was Juice Plus research, our own very specific skin research. Look at the effects. This is 12 weeks of swallowing Juice Plus capsules. 39% increase in skin microcirculation. That's what, I call Juice Plus women the shiny people because the circulation is so good. You have that vibrant, vital look. Increase in skin hydration. That's like when those lines start to disappear. And as we age, the skin loses its thickness. It starts to get lean. 6% increase in skin thickness after 12 weeks. Oh my God, 16% in skin density after 12 weeks. Imagine what this could be for you, not just 12 weeks, but how about a year, a decade from now? And then our children, because of Juice Plus, because of our children's health study, we are slowing down their aging process too. Kids are eating more fruits and vegetables. They're going to the doctor less often. They're drinking water. And this is all because if a mother or a father gets on Juice Plus, this company, this amazing company, will ship free product to a child. And today, over 1 million children are participating or have participated in our children's health study. We care about the future of our children. And we literally have given away over $400 million of free product to children. I am so proud to represent this company. And everything about Juice Plus is backed by science. Over 30 pieces of gold standard independent research. What does it say? Gets to the cells. It's exactly what you would expect it to do. The immune system works better. It reduces inflammation. It protects your DNA. We know what it does for the skin. It delivers the nutrition to the cells, the tissues, the organs, and the organ systems. It is the real deal. And guys, this is when you need to stand up and celebrate. Your body is totally rebuilt every 365 days. Your brain, your skin, your blood, your liver, your bones. So cells die off. And every 365 days, at least one, sometimes two, sometimes three new cells will take form. Now, the integrity of that new cell has everything to do about the choices that you make, what we have just been talking about. Those new cells are going to be either more inflamed or less inflamed. Those new cells are either going to be aging rapidly, or I'm going to tell you right now, you can stop the aging just like that by the foods that you're putting in your body. I know about you. I love living this lifestyle. Okay, so remember going back to epigenetics, your thoughts change your DNA. Well, this is right out of Proverbs 23:7. As a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. I take that message to heart. And that has been my mantra for over 30 years. And Ralph Waldo Emerson said basically the same thing. Man becomes what he thinks about all day long. So what do you think about all day long? Well, this is something that I want to share with you. There is a messaging system between the heart. Remember, as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. Well, there's a connection between the heart and the brain. Okay? The heart sends messages to the brain through your emotions. Okay? So there's kind of like this coherence, so to speak, between the brain and heart emotions. So say our heart emotions send a signal, and these emotions then trigger a brain response, a literal chemical reaction to every cell in your body. As a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. If the emotions, the heart emotions that we are sending out are of fear, anger, hatred, envy, jealousy, my friends, there's the flood of stress chemistry that is released by the brain. Now, on the flip side, if your heart emotions are signals of love and gratitude, then what the brain will release is the most beautiful anti-aging hormones to every single cell in your body. Your DHEA, which is the precursor to all hormones, will increase 100% just by you spending 3 minutes feeling, not just as thinking, but feeling love and gratitude. Plus your stress chemistry will decrease 23% during that same period of time. This, my friends, is the pathogenesis to aging backwards. So when I was growing up, Bob Dylan, who's won the Nobel Peace Prize, okay, an amazing poet laureate, everybody has taken Bob Dylan's songs and reproduced them. But there's a song that came out about 30 years ago, and it's called My Back Pages. And the refrain in that song goes something like this. Ah, but I was so much older then. I'm definitely younger than that now. That's my story. At 25 and 30, I was so much older then. And today, as a proud member of the 60 Club, I can tell you, I am younger than that now. So come on along, become a part of this tribe. Let's slow down this beast called aging. Let's have some fun. Let's do some belly laughing. Become a part of this tribe. You will never regret it. Thanks for being with me tonight. Peace and blessings. Okay, everybody, good night.
Thank you, Terri.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed that.
That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I love that.
Yes, can't wait to send it to. I made a whole long list of people I need to send it to.
Okay, we got to start. I'll send my assistant in tomorrow to kind of grab it and turn it into a YouTube. How does that sound?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Hey, Vernetta, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.